Vice Governor, bringing a lot of drive in Jakarta, and I would like to start to ask you what are your priorities in the next few years for Jakarta. I live now since 3 years in Jakarta. I see quite a number of challenges, like the traffic, like the flooding, infrastructure, so it would be interesting to hear from your side what are the priorities for the next couple of years, and then we could perhaps also from our side inform you about the ongoing cooperation with Swiss participation, and perhaps also look at the tender procedure tender of the province of Jakarta, where our companies might have an interest to participate.
Yeah, maybe we hear the offering to assist Jakarta in solving the problems in Jakarta. Like maybe you have also some kind of what kind of activities you can offer to the city government. You can maybe you can offer to the Jakarta city government how to solve the problem in Jakarta from your experience, maybe from your country.
Yeah. So I mean, this I could start with the Federal Institute of Technology, which is one of the leading universities in Switzerland, and they have an institute in an institute in Singapore which runs a research project in Chilibung. I think you met them, and this is a very promising research program where already I think 140 researchers are involved. It's an interdisciplinary project where you start at the Chilibung River in the mountains, and you look at different points of the Chilibung River. You look at, for instance, the flooding, you look at the erosion, you look at the quality of the water, you look at urban planning around, so also the border of the river as a living space. So this is a very interdisciplinary project, which is the partner is ITP from Bandung. ITP. And I think this is one could be also when it comes to this project is further developed that with your cooperation could perhaps highlight this kind of work. This is one project, and also from the ETH Singapore, another one is Kampung Plus project, where it addresses the challenges of the slums. So, also urban planning, how you deal with the waste treatment, how you bring the energy to this area, and there I think the Federal Institute of Technology has a lot of experience with future cities laboratories. So a lot of research has been done all over the world how you can address these problems. I think for that this project, these two projects, it's a very good entry point. I think of cooperation. Thank you very much. So this could serve as, let's say, as an example what you can do, and in most these cases these are very pragmatic solutions. So it's not a high-tech solution. It's a low cost and low tech where people are living there. They have the opportunity to maintain this kind of infrastructure.
And to just Mr. Faru Rosi is in charge in the river.
Yeah.
Then there is Swiss delivery.
Yeah.
So far, there is another program from Swiss and Singapore. You know yet now. In the preliminary study first.
Yeah. Yeah. Another project we currently cooperate with the province of Jakarta is in the context of the IFC, International Finance Cooperation, with this green building code for large buildings. Well, this is a multi-donor fund where Switzerland is also contributing, and the aim is to introduce this, and I think they already introduced it last year, this green building code, which is the aim to reduce the green gas, carbon gas by 25%, meant to have this 25% reduction. Yeah. So also in that field, Switzerland has a long tradition in different technologies to reduce energy. Also we have in Switzerland, for instance, in the Alpen area, a house which is run with almost zero energy. So the energy comes with solar energy, and with isolation you are able to reduce the energy practically to zero. Development started 30, 40 years ago. So we have already a history of 30, 40 years of green technology development.
And then this is small-scale enterprise. Maybe we have to learn from Switzerland. Yeah, talking about education. It's very long time. Many Indonesians study Switzerland, especially study hospitality.
Yeah, yeah.
We learn so much from hospitality.
Yeah.
Even my brother is graduate from Montreux.
From Montreux,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
My brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in 1970s, the Swiss Development Agency started with development programs for Indonesia, and there were two main areas. The one was vocational training, and one big project was this development of a curriculum for hospitality in Bandung also. Yeah. And the other one was urban planning. For instance, they did the urban planning for Jakarta and Cirebon, or vocational training also in Malang, and now Indonesia is one of the 8 priority countries for our economic development program.
It's very interesting, like chocolate, cheese, milk products. Very interesting. Swiss maybe only 6 months. 6 months has in a good season for feeding the cow.
For the agriculture.
Yeah, agriculture.
Okay, yeah. It's agriculture it's only around 4 to 5% of GDP. So that's right. So our climate is not very conducive for agriculture, especially if you compare it with Indonesia, where you have the whole year to cultivate produce. So in Sweden we are a net importer, about 40%, more than 40% of our food is imported. We have a lot of Swiss companies here, and this is also, I think, an important contribution. But we have around 150 Swiss investors who are having their subsidiary or part of a joint venture here in Indonesia. With the big companies are all here in the food industry, with Nestle, with Syngenta in the agro business. We have in the pharmaceutical industry the Novartis of La Roche. We have logistic companies like Panalpina, Kuehne + Nagel. We have the financial services, the banks, UBS, Credit Suisse, Zurich Financial Group, Swiss Re. So we have a lot of Givaudan and Firmenich, these are two companies for fragrance and flavors and fragrance. It's a very specialized business sector. So, and we have I don't know but this is actually an Austrian company, Doppelmayr. Caraventa is a Swiss part of this. It's a subsidiary of Doppelmayr in Switzerland. They produce cabins for let's call them
these are kind of cable cars.
It's like cable cars. This system started in the mountain. But now they have a lot of these cable cars as a very effective transport system in the cities.
Yeah, I have seen the.
One is in Singapore.
Yes.
Singapore.
Yeah,
this is one example, and this I think could be also for Jakarta to for instance to connect for instance the shopping malls. You know.
Yeah. Also tram is also. Yeah, tram is a little bit difficult. It's easy to use cable car.
Yeah, the cable car is easy because you can build on existing infrastructure. You don't have to build a new infrastructure. You just need one location for the engine, so to speak. And then, but it's much energy-wise, it's much cheaper and less energy intensive than a bus. You don't have a traffic. You know? There is a constant move. So now it's really an interesting concept and was developed for the mountains. But now they have all over the world. They have very good examples also in Latin America, where also in Istanbul they have a very over the Bosporus, so they have very efficient. They can transport a big amount of people. You know? So I think this concept could be also.
I got this proposal from somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, he showed me the whole total city, Jakarta.
Yeah.
Very interesting. The whole city.
It's a different, you know, it's a different
Yeah, the whole Jakarta.
It's very interesting for the city of Jakarta. So
I've seen
people keep mobile.
Yeah.
We can try to see one maybe.
Yeah. No, it's you could perhaps, or for instance, you could make a link between different malls. So you can that people just go to one mall and then they park the car and then they can take the cable car to go to the other malls and not with the car again. Because you would reduce the traffic between the malls.
Swiss produk termasuk eskalator lift yang cenderung buatan Swiss.
Yeah, Schindler, of course, Schindler. I forgot to mention that.
Many high quality product come out from Switzerland.
Yeah. And from our side, we would,
I have read the story about the Switzerland. People try to find out what happened to Switzerland, difference with the France, everything like that. So they make a conclusion. This is because influenced by the Reformation by John Calvin. John Calvin. That's why they do everything for God's glory. There's the influence of that. So they do small thing for God's glory. Even you don't look at me, I do it for the God's glory. That's why Switzerland, this influences the culture until today. That's why I think the middle class in Indonesia, most of them use a Switzerland product. Including Belly, very famous.
I think it is still remarkable. If I also look back to the situation in Switzerland 150 or 160 years ago, it was a poor country. No resources, no access to the sea, landlocked country. At that time, perhaps 6 million inhabitants, and it was really almost every fifth, where I come from the Alps, every fifth inhabitant was poor at that time. And then with the industrialization, we managed to create value, to sell our products abroad. And from that time comes also our, I think, open-mindedness with respect to economic relationship, because we need to import the raw material, the semi-final products, and then we need also the foreign markets for selling our product. For instance, the machinery industry, it's about between 80 and 90% of their products are exported.
You don't have a cocoa plantation.
No,
you have this.
But the best chocolate came from Switzerland.
You see,
we are running a very successful project in that field, the cocoa in Aceh and Sulawesi. With around, we aim at the rounding should be at about 60,000 farmers, where we cooperate also with Nestle and Mars and the cocoa trade. This is what I think in the long term, Indonesia has a huge potential for development. I mean, you're one of the biggest cocoa producers. But the problem is still that the quality of the cocoa is not top, let's say, to produce, for instance, Swiss chocolate. Yeah? So if you manage to increase the quality of the cocoa, which is one objective of this project we are running in Sulawesi, for instance, to introduce better plants and to increase the capacity of the farmers how to deal with the planting process and how to harvest, how to organize the transport after the harvest, and so on. All these little things which make business successful. So if you manage to increase this quality, then I'm convinced that in the medium term, food industry will be interested to process the cocoa in Indonesia. But as long as you're not able to produce that desired quality, so the food industry, or at least Nestle, cannot use that as a raw material. So they have to import the raw material or produce it somewhere else.
I think in future we invite from the university student in Switzerland, they want to come here for work together. We come and we could help them to do research here or anything, especially for like urban, like the river program, the clean water program. I think we will open this for the Switzerland student. Because we're talking about hospitality, we have a very close relation. Already very close relation. Even I stay in a very small island. This is a funny story. In our village, like to sell a calendar, have a picture, Switzerland pictures, Holland, Switzerland. My father will look at this picture, just told my brother, I think it's good to study in Switzerland because it's look like mountain. My father said like that. So you go to Switzerland, you study there, you learn English. So you 2 years learn English every day in Jakarta. You learn English. And never go abroad. Never. You directly go to Germany first. Have the former minister, Ali Wardana, finance minister, his daughters graduated from Pemprov. I know her because one of my friends is her close friend. So I asked her, how to study in Switzerland? Oh, he sent us the form to register. My brother registered, sent them. And very expensive study in Switzerland. $50,000 a year. But only study for 6 months. We could learn. I mean, study in the college 6 months, Another 6 months you practice in the restaurant, hotel.
Mm.
My brother always told me, another 6 months you don't need to send me money because they got the tip. Got the tip in the restaurant, hotel. And the many in the mountainside, there's only one people, they have to cover everything. Because it's a small hotel, many small hotels in Switzerland. They stay to practice. So 3 years have to spend $150,000 US.
Mm.
That time.
Yeah.
Also another cousin also graduated from Switzerland, but not from Montreux. Another hotel school. I forgot.
In Lyon is one in Lyon.
Yeah,
Lausanne.
Lausanne.
Yeah.
It's Lausanne.
Yeah.
So they graduated from there. We like when we go to. My father is a miner, worked in the mining.
Industry.
Tin mining. He always wear a belly show, go to the mining site. He said, how come? We bought it very cheap in the Switzerland factory. We belly but belly. You know, belly and soft, go to the jungle. You could go to the new model, go to the factory. That's why Switzerland is a good product. We have to learn about the quality, to responsible, to do everything correctly. I think it's good if the student will come, make a research, or any study, or the Switzerland company, if have any difficulty in bureaucracy in Jakarta, want to ask a permit, you just ask them to come to this second floor. I will help them. We open this. We have many businessmen want to start a business or have a problem in building, everything.
You have here kind of a single window, or that's all.
We will try. This month we will try in one-stop service in East Jakarta city first. And now we still on our progress to make all our sub-district area have the fiber optic infrastructure first. So after that we want to promote a one-stop service for everything in the sub-district office. That's what we want.
I think also, if you have, let's say, bigger infrastructure projects where you make tenders, well, it would be also interesting or important for us to know what is the procedure, the normal procedure, so that Swiss companies who are interested can participate in a tender. So that we would have the contact person or a contact institution of
now we try to put in e-procurement. But it's not really run well. We still want to improve this. So everybody could join this. I will also want to buy many buses like Sweden, like yesterday, Poland. The many product. So we will talk to the whatever ambassador we talk with. So we hope we could move close together. Many product we need a good quality product. This is a job of the Poland ambassador. If we were poor, not a rich man, we should buy the good quality product, not the cheap quality. Because only the rich could throw it. If we are a poor country, we need to purchase the big quality, good quality. So all we have could run for a long time. I think this is good philosophy. The Poland is where you want to produce good quality.
I mean, this is also a tradition of Switzerland and Swiss companies. They have always a long-term perspective. I mentioned already some of these companies, but I forgot to mention Holcim, which is of course cement, and they are very much. Jakarta is one of the biggest market, of course, for cement.
And they really have to do. They already did. they do very good at the siesta.
Yeah.
Siesta, this whole team help people to learn how to be. This is very good to contact the whole team. You know, this is very important. In Jakarta today, we lack of the employee for building.
Yeah. Yeah.
For builder, material, everything.
Yeah.
We lack of this kind of job. That's why I think the whole team train people to do how to do a building, housing. This is very helpful to us.
Yeah.
Jakarta lack of the employee for doing kerja apa bangunan itu, building. Always came from Central Java. Yeah. And this also brings us a social problem. When they came from Java, they need a housing. Yeah. Some people occupy our land and they develop a rented house for them. That's a problem. That's why now we want to change this idea. We want to make a resettlement. And when they occupy a riverbank, we provide them housing in the Cilincing's northern and east side. So we want to give them a house and also a job.
Yeah, and in this respect, you know, this project, Kampung Plus, it's a very, I think it's a very good project where you can also be inspired how to address these kind of problems.
Yeah, I think when they make a contact with us, I think make contact with this Purnama. When they visit here again, we want to meet with the housing department to talk about this Kampung Plus. We want to revitalize many kampung. We also have a budget for this, but we make a little bit problem because most of the slum area, they occupy another people's land. That's why we want to make an idea to move them, like a thematic, like Holland already have helped us in this Unggah. This is a fisherman kampung. I want to find another kampung, so I could find out how to solve this problem. Maybe we have student or professor from the University of Swiss. They want to come to make this kind of project. We will provide them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Switzerland, I remember, is my brother there.
By the way, there are more and more Indonesians going to Switzerland as well. So we have very much increasing numbers in the last 3 years. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Terima kasih Pak. Terima kasih Bu. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Terima kasih Pak. Thank you. And that would be